We hear people say things like, well, that may be true for you, but that's not true for me. Or you hear people say, well, you need to live your truth. And these sound good, right? And they appeal to us. We like the idea that we can decide truth for ourselves. Nobody else can tell us what's right or wrong for us. We like that, right? But what underlies this concept, and we just kind of touched on it, is this idea that truth is relative, that all truth is relative, that there's no such thing as absolute truth. So whatever I feel is true for me is true. It's interesting, though, we don't apply this mindset to hardly any other area than morality, right? We don't apply it to like, for instance, if I show up at the airport and I say, what I feel is true for me today is that I'm a pilot. Nobody is going to let me live my truth, right? They're not going to let me fly a plane. The same would apply showing up to a hospital and declaring, today I feel what is true of me is that I'm a doctor. But when it comes to matters like religion and what is right and what is wrong, we love to say that whatever you feel is okay for you. And our culture really confuses the concept of truth with perspective. Perspective is how we see things, but truth is how things are. And when we confuse those two things, it causes us to assume that truth is subjective from person to person. Therefore, what is true for me is not necessarily true for you. And that is why it's so offensive to tell someone nowadays that they are wrong. Because it's an assault on their right to choose their own truth. So we like to say things like, well, that's your truth, but my truth is ... But see, there's something called the law of non-contradiction, and that means that two things that say the exact opposite cannot both be true.